everyone, and welcome to the quarterly update. What is FEI and what is it all about? It's about engagement. The best way to get the resources out of it and help your organization and your staff thrive is to really get engaged. I encourage everyone to look at what's happening on a local level in your chapter. There are a tremendous amount of resources and professional development opportunities to really keep you at the top of your game. On a national level, we have a number of new programs that are going to be rolling out in the coming year, a government business conference and one also for private companies. In the coming weeks, we have our current financial reporting issues conference. All the top regulators and standard setters will be present, and I look forward to seeing many of you there. Also on a national level, the technical committees are doing a lot of work on behalf of the profession. Right now, I want to turn it over to my colleagues who are going to give you an update of what's happening there.
Hi everyone, here to give you a quick update on FEI's Committee on Corporate Reporting and some of the key activities that have occurred over the last quarter. So during the last quarter, we've submitted 3 different comment letters. We had one of our quarterly CCR meetings, and we've also been gearing up for CFRI. So of the comment letters we've submitted, one was in response to the SEC's proposed amendments around certain auditor independence rules. We also submitted a comment letter in response to the FASB's proposed amendments to certain narrow scope improvements to lessor accounting. And then lastly, we issued a comment letter in response to the PCAOB's request for feedback on their 5-year strategic plan. As I mentioned, we had our last quarterly CCR meeting in early September. It was hosted by Google, and we covered a wide range of topics as we normally do. We hit on ICFR, implementation of leases, and we also discussed the use of technology in financial reporting quite a bit and other related topics. As I mentioned, we're also gearing up for CFRI in November, and we have our very own CCR, Kevin McBride from Intel, who is the chair of this year's conference. The conference is really by preparers for preparers, and so we're really looking forward to a robust discussion there.
FEI's technical committees continue to actively advocate on behalf of our members on legislation, regulation, and accounting standards that affect the profession. In mid-October, Arlene Schwartz, chair of FEI's Committee on Private Companies, and Todd Horsager, a member of the committee, traveled to Washington, D.C. to testify at a Treasury Department and IRS public hearing on proposed regulations to implement a new tax deduction on some pass-through business income that was included in last year's Tax Cut and Jobs Act. The proposed rules were issued in August, and the CPC submitted a comment letter outlining a number of recommendations to ease the burden on private companies who want to take advantage of the new deduction. In their testimony, Arlene and Todd reiterated the recommendations contained in the comment letter when they spoke to the IRS and Treasury Department officials. The CPC will continue to provide feedback and recommendations to the Treasury Department and IRS as they draft the final Section 199A deduction rules, which are expected to be issued by the end of the year.